about some of our musical inspirations, I would say Earth, Wind & Fire for one. Like I can go even to Phil Collins. I can go to help me out, fellas. Who?
Sting.
Yeah, Sting definitely.
The group Chicago.
Kool and the Gang.
James Brown.
Yeah,
James
definitely.
Brown.
Funkadelic.
Yeah.
Can't forget
Stevie.
somebody who we got the opportunity to work with, Teddy Riley.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Teddy Riley.
Teddy is like
Most
definitely.
definitely.
His whole era, like every producer, I think, should go back and definitely study that.
And the usual, the Dr. Dre, the
Yeah, Dr. Dre, yeah.
Kanye West, Timbaland, you can't forget them.
No, you can't.
Not at all.
And Rico Love is like, he dope. He really
Yeah.
He's dope. How was it when we worked with our first major big artist? And who was it? I would say LL Cool J. Yeah, it was an experience, because growing up watching him, and then finally, what I'm saying, it like just getting to work with him, and never thought that would happen in a million years. But watching I'm Bad, all the rappers know when I entered the center, they say, what I'm saying, like to work in the studio with him was like crazy. That was an amazing thing to, I would say, to be a part of.
Some of the artists that we would like to work with, I would say Chris Brown, Rich Homie Quan, Future, Ross most definitely, Meek Mills, Wale.
The greatest of all time, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
Definitely Beyonce.
We can work with anybody.
Really
so
anybody
we
from
anybody, so.
Yeah, from Taylor Swift to
Katy Perry.
Yeah, Katy Perry, Ed Sheeran.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I do. I'm the white guy out of the group. I'm white, so hey, it is what it is.
We basically we have the ability to work with
anybody, any genre, from gospel to pop to R&B. You name it, it can be done. If we don't have it, it can be made.
Anything.
Jazz.
We can do that. I mean, that's a blessing to be able to transcend too.
Exactly.
When the sound changes, being able to shift with it. You know what I'm saying? And still maintain what you bring, the soul that you, and the feeling that you put in those records. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a blessing to have that ability. So we, thank God for that.
Sampling, to me, every idea comes from somewhere. Nothing is new under the sun. So I mean, even if we can sit here all day long and play the keys. It came from somewhere. Yeah. It ain't but so many chords on the keys. So you're gonna borrow something from somewhere. I mean, just taking a straight sample and just adding some kicks and snares on top of it, I don't think that's cool anymore. Everybody's past that level, and as far as the advancement of the game, I just think that if you do it, just do it and be creative with it. You know what I'm saying? When you sample, just the days of taking the sample, looping it, and adding a snare and hi-hat and going and 808 and it's over.
That's
gone.
It's over with.
You still gotta be creative and finding, samples. Challenge people. Find samples that people don't know where that came from. There's records that we listen to right now. A lot of people don't know that they're samples because they're not popular records. They weren't popular records in the 70s or 60s or wherever they came from. So, you know what I mean? So that's another thing. Just if you do it, just try to be obscure and try to freak it or, alter it in a way that is creative and it's something new.
I love it. I mean, sometimes, that may be the hit that we, trying to make. Like I said, you never know.
And creating, sometimes when you creative, it's like painting a picture. You got an artist paint a picture, whatever the case may be. So he uses whatever he basically can that's on his canvas to paint that picture and get his point across. You know what I'm saying? So sampling is definitely like a technique that that is, I would say, very good.
And clear them.
Yeah. Make sure you clear your samples. You don't want that problem.
It's costly.
You don't want that problem.